Give a smile, give a smile, give a smile, give a smile. Give a smile, give a smile. Be the reason someone smiles. Give a smile, give a smile, give a smile, give a smile. Give a smile, give a smile. Be the reason someone smiles. Give a smile, give a smile, give a smile, give a smile. Be the reason someone smile. Give a smile, give a smile, give a smile, give a smile. Give a smile, give a smile. Be the reason someone smiles. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio 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 besimcha. Be the reason someone smiles. 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 Siva gedola, lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio besimcha. Someone smile. The reason someone smile. The reason someone smile. The reason someone smile. The reason someone smile. Give a smile, give a smile, give a smile, give a smile. Give a smile, give a smile. Be the reason someone smiles. Give a smile, give a smile, give a smile, give a smile. Give a smile, give a smile. Be the reason someone smiles. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio lio besimcha. Siva gedola, lio besimcha. Give a smile, give a smile, give a smile, give a smile. Give a smile, give a smile. Be the reason someone smile. Give Schmeichel, gib a Schmeichel, gib a Schmeichel, gib a smile. Gib a Schmeichel, gib a Schmeichel, be the reason someone smiles. Siva, gedola, lio, lio, besimcha. Siva, gedola, lio, lio, besimcha. Siva, gedola, lio, lio, besimcha. Siva, gedola, lio, besimcha. Siva, gedola, lio, 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 besimcha. Be the reason someone smiles. 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 Be the reason.
Breakfast with Ellie.
מודה אני לפניך מלך חי וקיים שהחזרת בי נשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתך.
To Rebbe.
והשם יתברך תמיד אוהב אותי ותמיד יהיה לי רק טוב. השם יתברך תמיד אוהב אותי ותמיד יהיה לי ויהיה לי עוד יותר טוב ועוד 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 יותר טוב ותמיד יהיה לי רק ויהיה לי ועוד יותר טוב ועוד יותר טוב ותמיד יהיה לי.
Good morning and welcome to Breakfast with Ellie. It is season 8, episode 77. Tuesday, Yom Shukal Bekita, the date Hashem says twice it is good. Chavdal, the 24th day of Teves, and as you can see, it is the yahrzeit of the Alter Rebbe, the founder of Chabad Lubavitch Chassidus. It is the 13th day of January. The Torah portion is Vaera, HaYom Yom Shlishi Shabbos, third day counting up toward Shabbos. Be learning the third Aliyah. Good morning. How are you? What is new? I hope that you are wonderful. Everything should be wonderful. So let's hope it is. All right. All right. Hold on one second. Let's just get this out there for you. All right. All right, fantastic. All right, men and boys, take your two front sitters. Let's make a bracha. Everyone else join us in the second bracha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvat tzitzit. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et ha'adam b'chokhmah uvaravo nekavim nekavim chalulim chalulim galui v'yadua lifnei chisei כבודך שאם יסתם אחד מהם או אם ייפתח אחד מהם אי אפשר להתקיים אפילו שעה אחת. ברוך אתה אדוני רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al divrei Torah. Hareini mekabel alai mitzvat aseh shel ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. I take upon myself every single day to love my fellow friend in a very special way.
Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe, Morasha kehilas Yaakov, Morasha kehilas Yaakov, Morasha kehilas Yaakov, Torah tziva lanu Moshe.
The tzedakah box. I put it in the pushki, the tzedakah box. I put it in the pushki for someone else to keep. Yeah, I put it in the pushki, the tzedakah box. I put it in the pushki, the tzedakah box. I put it in the pushki for someone else in need.
All right, and that will take us to the saying of the Shema. Take your right hand and place it over your eyes, please.
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shem kevod malchuto leolam vaed.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
And that takes us to breakfast, coffee and yogurt, coffee and yogurt. on this Chav Daled Teves. Are you ready? Making a bracha shahakol, Baruchato Adinoi Eloheinu melech haolam, shahakol nihiyah bidvoroi.
Coffee, blessed coffee. God bless you for being a friend. When the whole world turns on me, it's only you on which I can depend. I want to taste you in the morning and a few times throughout the day. Yes, a cup or two in the evening too. For me, it's the only way.
So deliciously good. All right. Hey, I'm only human. Is that a fault? Could be. Could be indeed. Today in Jewish history. All right. There was a terrible earthquake in Teves in 1837. A devastating earthquake struck the city of Teves in northern Israel, killing 4,000 Jews, and between 700 and 1,000 Jews in Tiberias. Many of the survivors migrated to Hebron, rejuvenating the developing Chabad community, which was established 10 years earlier by the second Rebbe of Chabad, Rabbi Dovber of Lubavitch. One of the first hospitals in America under Jewish direction, Mount Sinai Hospital, was founded on this day in New York in 1852. And as we said, it is the yahrzeit of Rabbi Shner Zalman of Liadi, the founder of Chabad Hasidism. He passed away on the eve of the 24th day of Teves at approximately 10:30 p.m., shortly after reciting Havdalah, marking the end of Shabbos. The Rebbe was in the village of Peina, fleeing Napoleon's armies, which had swept through the Rebbe's hometown of Liadi 3 months earlier in their advance towards Moscow. He was in his 68th year at the time of his passing and was succeeded by his son, Rabbi Dov Ber of Lubavitch. Let's learn a little bit about the Alter Rebbe.
Good morning, friends. It's Parshas Vaera. And at the end of the parsha, we talk about Makas Barad, this unique plague of hail that came down on the Egyptians.
The Alter Rebbe, in my opinion, is one of the greatest Jews who ever lived. He merged so many complex personalities that you can never find in one person. It's so rare. That's why his effect is being felt till today, centuries later. Jews around the world, more and more Jews, are being open to the wisdom of the Tanya. The Alter Rebbe was born in the summer of 1745, during the lifetime of the Baal Shem Tov, actually as a result of his blessing. It's a whole story on that. His parents were childless, came to the Baal Shem Tov, and he blessed them that they're going to have a son. The Alter Rebbe was born on the Baal Shem Tov's birthday. The Baal Shem Tov, the founder of Chassidus, and the Alter Rebbe, the founder of Chassidus Chabad, share a birthday. We're told that on the day that the Alter Rebbe was born, the Baal Shem Tov came into shul for the morning prayers radiant. He was full of joy and he said, a new soul has descended to this world. And he would use the same expression years later talking to his student, the Maggid, when telling him about the Alter Rebbe. He called him a new soul, new in many ways. He was going to chart a completely new way of serving God, a completely new radical approach to the inherent value of every Jew. The Baal Shem Tov himself guided the Alter Rebbe's parents on how to educate him, and at the age of 3, when it's customary to cut a young boy's hair for the first time, his parents actually brought him to the Baal Shem Tov. The Baal Shem Tov cut his hair, did not allow him to see his face, and gave explicit instructions not to reveal to anybody that they had been there, but also to the Alter Rebbe who he was. And when the boy asked who this old man was, they just said Zayda. It's grandpa. The Alter Rebbe was a child prodigy. At 2 years old, he was memorizing many chapters of Tehillim. by heart. At 8 years old, he wrote a commentary on the entire Torah that comprised the 3 primary commentators to the Torah: Rashi, Ramban, Nachmanides, and the Ibn Ezra. 9 years old, the Alter Rebbe mastered astronomy and geometry. 10 years old, he made a calendar. Anybody that's by the Rambam classes, we learned some of the Rambam's complex laws of the calendar, and you know how hard it can be to understand the workings of it and to create it. The Alter Rebbe at 10 years old composed his own calendar for the next 15 years, and 2 years later at 12, he gave a class on astronomy in the local Beit Midrash, and the expression, the Hebrew words are that all the geniuses in the study hall